Imagine a marketplace so massive that it never sleeps. A place where billions of people pass through each day. Where every second thousands of offers appear, vanish, and reappear in an endless cycle. It feels safe because it is familiar. It feels trustworthy because it is tied to the biggest brands in the world. Now imagine discovering that hidden inside this marketplace is an entire underground economy built on deception. An economy so large, so profitable, and so deeply woven into the platform itself that even the company hosting it is benefiting financially from the fraud running rampant across its own system.
Users were seeing 15 billion high-risk scam ads every single day. 15 billion every day. How does something like that even happen?
This is not science fiction. It is not speculation. It is the reality investigators uncovered inside Meta's advertising ecosystem, where millions of fraudulent ads have quietly turned into a goldmine for both scammers and the platform itself.
Meta is earning a fortune off fraudulent ads. Documents show Meta projected $16 billion of its 2024 revenue came from fraud ads for scams and banned products.
The victims are not rare. They are everyday people scrolling through their feeds, believing what they see, never knowing they are one tap away from a trap designed to drain their wallets. The story begins when internal documents, financial reports, and confidential messages leaked to investigators. What they revealed was not just a glitch in the system. It was a deep structural problem, a pattern showing how illegal, misleading, or completely fabricated ads were slipping through automated filters at an astonishing rate.
Social media giant estimates it shows users 15 billion scam ads every single day, and for at least 3 years failed to identify and stop those ads that expose users to fraud. The 15 billion ads that users are seeing on a daily basis only account for higher risk scam advertisements. Those are only flagged by Meta's warning system if they're 95% certain to be fraud. If the company is less certain, it simply charges a higher ad rate as a penalty.
The scale was staggering. Thousands of scammers, many operating from regions known for organized cyber fraud, were pushing waves of ads that impersonated celebrities, copied legitimate brands, or promoted investment opportunities that simply did not exist. Behind the scenes, every click from a victim meant revenue. Every round of ad purchases from these fraud networks meant more profit. Even as users lost money, confidence, and personal data, the advertising machine kept running because it was designed to move quickly, automatically, and at global scale. These fake ads looked flawless. They used real faces. They mimicked well-known institutions. Some even used artificial intelligence to generate believable endorsements from figures who had never recorded a single word for those offers. Victims thought they were investing with trusted names or signing up for legitimate government programs. In reality, they were being funneled into offshore schemes designed to disappear the moment funds were transferred.
Let me break it down for you. Meta uses automated systems to flag scammers, but it only bans them when it is 95% sure that they're committing fraud. If the system is less sure of fraud, Meta lets them run the ad, but it charges the advertisers more for what could potentially be a scam. This policy is called a penalty bid. It's supposed to discourage the scammers. But that's a sorry excuse. The fact is, Meta is turning a blind eye to scams to make more money off them. And it has become their business model. The investigation also reveals that Meta's safety had revenue limits, meaning they put company revenue over user safety. I'll tell you how. Meta would take down fraudulent ads, but only up to a point. It could cost the company not more than 0.15% of its total revenue. That's about $135 million. So any revenue loss beyond this figure was not allowed, even if it meant running scams. Even when fraud was found, there was a cap on how much Meta could lose while fixing it. The impact of this was real and serious. A Facebook account in Canada was hacked, for example. Scammers used it to promote a fake cryptocurrency offer. Friends of the account owner lost thousands of dollars. It took weeks for Meta to take that account down.
The worst part was how smoothly everything operated. Fraud networks had learned how to cycle through accounts, bypass review systems, and upload thousands of ads before detection tools caught up. When one ad was taken down, another was ready to replace it. Investigators found that internal teams were overwhelmed. Automated systems were being outmaneuvered, and fraudsters were evolving faster than the platform could respond. This problem was not isolated. It was global. Reports from financial crime units across Europe, Asia, Africa, and the United States showed dramatic rises in complaints from people who fell victim to deceptive ads on major social networks. Police departments described a pattern of losses so widespread it rivaled phone scams and email fraud combined. Imagine scrolling through your feed and seeing a famous actor promoting a new investment. The logo looks real, the website looks legitimate, the pitch sounds convincing, but none of it is real. The celebrity never approved the ad. The company being promoted does not exist. The customer service numbers lead nowhere. And the moment you transfer money, it is gone forever. Multiply that experience by millions of users across dozens of countries, and you begin to understand the scale of the crisis. The irony is that platforms built on connecting people have become tools for criminal networks connecting to victims faster than ever before.
What's making this worse is technology itself. Generative AI can produce very convincing fake ad content. Deep fake-like endorsements are now a real risk.
Trust, once the foundation of social media engagement, has become an exploitable vulnerability. Fraudsters know people trust sponsored posts. They know users assume ads have been vetted. They know that the presence of a familiar brand logo is enough to convince someone that what they are seeing is safe. This is how digital deception has grown into one of the largest hidden economies on the internet. But this story is more than an expose. It is a wake-up call. Digital ads are no longer harmless banners floating in your feed. They are powerful psychological tools. They are engineered to persuade, influence, and convert emotions into action. When criminals control those tools, the damage spreads with terrifying speed. So what can you do? First, understand that professional-looking ads are no guarantee of legitimacy. Fraudsters now use high-resolution graphics, AI-generated imagery, and sophisticated copywriting to mimic real brands. Second, slow down before clicking. Verify the source. Visit the official website of whatever offer you see. Search for warnings or reviews. Third, assume urgency is a red flag. Scammers love phrases like "act now," "limited time," or "this opportunity closes today," because pressure leads to impulsive mistakes. And finally, protect yourself with cybersecurity awareness and real security tools. This is where Telarus becomes critical. Telarus provides the digital intelligence and threat monitoring needed to shield individuals and businesses from deceptive ads, phishing networks, impersonation attacks, and financial fraud campaigns. In a world where scammers constantly evolve, Telarus helps you stay ahead, safeguard your identity, and protect your digital environment from threats most users never see coming. The digital world is changing fast. Fraud is becoming more sophisticated, more profitable, and more automated. But awareness and protection are still powerful tools. Visit Telarus.com today to strengthen your defenses and avoid becoming the next victim in the growing marketplace of digital deception. Because in this era, trust can be faked, but your security should never be.